We are living in a Mario world.
Oh, yeah.
It's glitching, is it? Not on the right.
Oh, Kate Kintail!
We're gonna have to take out the cartridge and blow on it.
Kate Kintail just went through gallbladder surgery. Oh, well, feel better soon. But here's the thing. From a data set of 3, which is not a very large data set, everybody who's had gallbladder surgery has become incredibly more productive at work. So now I've started recommending gallbladder surgery to all our low performers.
Thank you, Luke, for your donation.
What was that?
What if they've already had gallbladder surgery? Do you suggest that they put one in? I need a gallbladder transplant.
It's like the most useless transplant.
Lack of galling pain.
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder.
That's fun to say.
It's like
Gallbladder.
You know what else is fun to say? You know what else is
pepper
fun to
jelly.
say, bro? Is
Pepper jelly is
scuba.
also fun to say and eat.
Say scuba, bro.
What? Say scuba?
Brock.
Brock?
You know what else is fun to say, Brock? Is scuba. Say scuba, bro. Say scuba.
Scuba.
Bro, say scuba.
Scuba is a really great palindrome.
Maybe that's what I'll do on my
What?
individual days.
Oh yeah, that would be a cool. See, that would be because I can't do that.
Do what?
Scuba.
Why can't?
Why can't I do scuba? I don't know how to scuba.
Okay. Alright. But you could learn if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, yeah.
I probably could learn.
It's self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
I know.
Now you know.
It's a palindrome.
Okay. Oh, right.
Scuba.
Okay.
We've switched palindrome with acronym.
Oh.
Because earlier he was trying to say.
Oh.
He was saying that Madam I'm Adam is. He was like Madam I'm Adam. It's and I was like acronym.
Right.
And he was like no.
There's history here.
It could be an
And
acronym.
here I just
Come
thought
up
you
with
guys
an
were
acronym
crazy.
for Madam I'm Adam. I mean a real acronym.
That is also a palindrome.
Be like my
Now see,
ancestors.
scuba is a really great palindrome. Gets written down as a Mario Marathon quote, and that's it. It's public now.
Scuba is really
What about
great
radar? That's probably an acronym.
Scuba is an acronym.
Yes.
Palindrome.
Do you know one of the world's
Did you just say
longest
scuba?
palindromes is an Indian language
Scuba,
name? Malayalam. Why I know that,
With
I
any,
have no idea.
Yeah. Self-contained underwater breathing.
Jeep is inquiring about a cookie delivery.
I palindrome 9. Son, I am able, she said, though you scare me, watch, said I, beloved. I said, watch me scare you, though, said she, able, and my son. That's not a palindrome. But the words palindrome in the sentence.
Yes, I know what you. Yes.
Yeah. Son, I am able, she said, though you scare me, watch, said I, beloved. I said, watch me scare you, though, said she, able, and my son.
So the ancient Indian texts did that as a form of checksumming, so that they wouldn't get the words wrong when they learned it from generation to generation. So they do, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1.
Do we know Lou and Charlotte?
Manglass. That's a pretty good last name.
Yep.
Manglass.
So this morning while we were talking about grammar, a person who taught grammar spoke up and commented her last name is Beauparlant.
Beauparlant?
Yep. Beauparlant. And I thought that was pretty damn cool.
There we go.
N-Bucks weather radio is going off.
I know a dude whose last name is Vabandakur.
We don't know where they are.
Yes.
You get a bass tone denotes a bad age.
And I have a couple from elsewhere.
Navigate the toxic maze.
Now, Professor Chuckles, It's Egada base BASE tone
Yeah.
denotes a bad H. That's what makes it a palindrome.
Yeah.
I was so
No, he
excited
said
about
that.
this game when I was
Oh, well, yeah, yeah.
100% Mario
He fixed it.
64.
Sorry.
I haven't done that
My
in
bad.
a long time.
My
It's gonna
bad.
be so fun.
Egada base tone. Satan
Sure about it.
Satan oscillate my metallic sonatas. That's another famous one.
Donation get from Darius.
Abel was I ere I left Elba.
Uh-huh.
Thanks a lot, Darius. Every donation helps unlock levels. It's going to help the kids in the children's hospitals and domestic violence shelters.
Hey, did somebody tag They Might Be Giants and talking about us quoting that? Wouldn't it be cool if They Might Be Giants knew who we were and thought we were cool? Wouldn't that be balance?
They most likely do. Most likely.
Banjo Geek says might be dropping frames on the game feed. That's
actually-
probably on their end,
That's actually a good one. What about radar? That's probably an acronym. that's a good quote. What about
Only
radar?
the
That's
game
probably-
feed that's dropping frames.
That's actually a great one. So meta. A Toyota is a Toyota? Yeah, not bad.
Why didn't you do that, Alan?
Which one? What?
What's
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't even
Go,
know.
Mario,
Why didn't
go.
you tell me I could do that then, man?
You're the one playing, not me.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
You just tweeted out of this to people who are for you and for don't.
A Toyota is a Toyota.
We didn't have to get that.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
So,
A Toyota is a Toyota. That's pretty good. I should get a bumper sticker that has that. I just got a Toyota.
What kind of Toyota?
Yes, that's
Toyota Camry. It's a white Toyota
Wait, are we talking
Camry.
about the same person?
No.
But I mean, I
Why
know
would we do
Annie,
that?
and I know her.
It's so dumb. Like, and I hate it's dumb that it's dumb to say this in a complaining way.
Thank you, Kimmy, for your
kind of-
donation.
It's kind of lame, but whatever. The air conditioner broke on my car, and I told my mom, and she was like, "You should just get a new car. Let me just get you a new
Okay,
car."
I didn't know that.
And I was like,
do, but I
"I get
didn't.
the air conditioner fixed for like not that much." She was like, "Something else is gonna break," and I was like, "I'm not gonna fight you." Like,
Buy me a new guy.
yeah, sure. Okay.
What you
I'm gonna call you above.
2004. 2004 Accord. And the other thing is, the other reason that was good is driving for Uber. It's better to have a nicer car.
They see
See how you're asking about
Yeah.
all the levels, or you didn't know like like the different types are or whatever for Uber? Because you're like we were talking about it earlier. Right?
Oh yeah, there's like I don't know the difference between like Uber and UberX and all that. Like
Because they've got like Uber X, which is just like you know me going
Yeah,
home.
hey,
And
Brian.
that's what
Share
you.
that
yeah, that's
post-
what I am. Yeah.
Share the
But then,
postcard
like, you got the
document
black
with me,
cards,
please, on
and that's
Google
where like,
Drive.
you get picked up in like a
Okay,
Lincoln
or however you do it.
or
Uh-huh.
Uber Black. Like yeah, the Uber Black is, and they're all like basically insured like cab drivers.
Okay.
So they fully insured cab drivers. But you always get picked up in a nice car. They'll give you like water. There's like magazines.
Yeah, yeah. They tried to tell me to wear a suit and drive a Mercedes when I signed up for this.
That's what. Yeah. Then you'd be an Uber Black driver.
That's nice.
And then there's like the Uber SUV or something.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
It actually,
There's Uber Max now.
I used it in France, so it even worked better. It was great. Like when we're in Nice.
They've got a courier service in Manhattan that's like Uber Rush.
Yeah, because it's just logistics at the end of the day, right? So they could just put stuff.
Riot Dark is leaving. Bye, PD.
It's really cool. I went to this thing, hacker school at Stanford, and the guy that started Uber, I can't remember his name, but he was there talking about
I think it's probably Uber.
No, it's not. It's just mayonnaise. That doesn't go bad, does it?
Mr. Uber.
He was talking about like how they're being a logistics company and like they run all their logistics on phones, so people could just get like an iPad or whatever to run their stuff.
Kelsey Bang, I like that name. I like your name, Kelsey Bang.
And
You can get to the 1024 tile.
they
Got a 24.
so they had like, all right, here are the places that you need to go pick people up, like where there were customers
Okay, she just
on the iPad. So all the cars would kind of flock to that area, and then if somebody showed up in a different area, then it was really hard for them to get a car. So they started building
So
it
you
like
can only
where it
add
would take the
the same
difference
ones?
between the number of
Yeah.
people
So you-
and the number of cars in an area
And
and
then
show the
you-
drivers that. So they got like this heat map where people were heat and the cars were
necessarily.
like negative heat. So like they would
I'm a biologist by
naturally
training.
distribute themselves based on the
But
demand.
you know, I
Nice.
Thanks,
That's cool.
Clive's here for your donation.
I am
That's our
reasonably
next
so,
thing.
but
Instead of-
that
yeah,
doesn't
instead of-
necessarily mean that
Oh, you know,
Yeah.
basically chasing the ball around the field.
Instead of not taking the drivers into account.
You gotta
Yeah,
think about
Sure,
your next
yeah.
move part of it.
that's good. I've enjoyed driving for it. It's weird.
Adam already got the rabbit.
why-
You got it, like, you know,
for the past
All right,
about
what's the
I
next
thought,
thing?
I
years,
said, go catch that
my
rabbit.
brain has been trained.
That'll keep him busy for a while, but it didn't.
I've been dealing with just
Didn't I catch this
Vast
rabbit once,
quantities
or
of
at least try to catch it?
and
Evidently, everyone
Right.
can catch it, and no big deal except for you.
well,
really?
Yeah, every other year that
but
takes
trying to figure out
I never caught that rabbit. I think I would.
problems
I.
in,
All right,
like,
what's
one
next?
spot in 400 or 500 of them.
I don't have the
So
phone.
you
I've got
zoom
it,
in,
it's
pick
coming.
that out, dangle it in front of somebody's nose and say, fix this. Zoom back out, look, it's weird.
So you did
So
all
that
the
has
things you
really
made
messed
the
with
game?
my head.
Dire dogs.
It's messed with memory
All
centers.
7.
You know what we should
Because
do?
there's only a
We
finite
should
amount
get
of
a big
processing
tray of
the brain
shrimp,
can
right?
do.
Uh-huh.
So
Someone-
I
I'll
have
go to
do all
Bronze?
kinds of
I'll
things.
go to.
Prawns,
For
please.
the
Please.
past few months,
No,
I've
shrimp.
decided
No,
to
they're shrimp.
Yeah.
This is we're stateside right now.
You can go back upstairs.
to force myself to.
I would never be able to.
It's okay.
And I'll go to
You just
St.
have to make
Elmo's and I'll get a
yourself.
bottle of their
It's
cocktails.
because-
All you gotta do is go buy some cocktail
You know, you
sauce,
spend so much time
Fill it up
focusing on
with
things and leaving things like
a
that
bunch of
out.
extra fresh
And
horseradish,
it starts atrophying.
and it'll be good. It's
You
basically
start
ketchup.
losing that so
Yeah, no, I know it's basically
Can't afford
ketchup.
it.
But
I
like,
can't anyway. So
they've got the mix,
it's a
right?
problem when
And like, how much is a
I have
is
to
a bottle
claim
with like
a medical
cocktail
issue.
sauce?
They're probably like
myself
$25.
from some of my
No
high school
way.
buddies and undergrad buddies are
I don't
It's probably
think it's selling.
like $15, the same price as a shrimp.
It's not good.
Right.
And it's probably not that
So
much
there's
more.
entire
I mean, you can
chunks
make it though.
just gone.
Maybe we can
Yeah,
get
yeah, you could make anything, but
So I'm
like
trying to read.
you want to
Process.
yes, literally
It's
anything
in
that can
happening,
be made.
but way
Anything that
slowly
can be
and
made, we could make it. We could
Not
make kazoos.
easily.
Are you
if we
telling
wanted
me
to.
people made
So-
this table?
But you made this table.
one time, but I'm not certain.
Yeah, this is exactly my point.
Crazy.
What about the pyramids?
But it's a
Those were there
fascinating
before
insight into
people.
how
The
brains
ones
work.
in
It's
Indianapolis.
very Oliver Sacks-y.
Is that what kind of?
What other pyramids would I
I
be talking
used to be
about?
a microbiologist way long ago in a different lifetime. I'm Indian, so we have different lifetimes. See how that works? But yeah. Now I do IT.
Haikus are tired and dead.
What kind of what
They're
kind of
yesterday's
software
stale
is that?
white bread.
Oh, you're
For my
something.
contribution to
Um,
your institution,
I'm an
here is a
IT
limerick.
Thank you,
instead.
Gordon, for your donation.
All right,
Fix
I'll take
people.
it. I'll take it, Ben.
I don't think it was original.
I wouldn't take that.
Look at that glitchiness.
Abacia.
Is that because like the batteries are low or something?
Ben
I have people
Abacia.
on my project you can come fix.
It's incredibly.
Like he doesn't run right.
It's incredibly
Watch this. I'm just gonna hold
hard
down.
because I try to
What?
tell people about how counterintuitive.
Do we have a backup weed?
Thank you, Gordon, for your donation.
Doing things well.
Donation total?
Not that we can get this.
14. I need new
But
glasses.
yeah, it's.
No, that's
14,
not
I'd be
890.
happy to
And
talk
80
your
bucks,
ear off
60
about
bucks.
this.
Restart?
It's a very
That's
zen
61.
wax on, wax
Restart
off
the
approach to
game that is a little further.
process.
Right.
Right,
No,
Ben?
that's not right. I don't,
We
I don't
take
like
a very
this.
wax on, wax
53
off
stars,
approach
I've
to
yeah.
seen
work,
those,
don't we?
like people taking
And it's not easy, is
inside.
it?
Can you save it? I mean, like you can save it. Right?
Because we could do the
Yeah,
exact
same,
same
But
work.
if the Wii's bad, so like that, it's.
I don't think the Wii's bad. I think it just needs a reboot.
But then
Maybe it needs to
people
cool down.
obviously, like,
Just try turning
But
it
it
on
also
again.
pour a ton of energy into
Sure.
reversing entropy into a
That's
very
actually really
small location. But it works.
So like, yeah.
Sounds interesting.
It's not.
All right.
I'm just making it sound so it's not really.
I'm just really good at describing things.
Yes, it's isn't it? I wouldn't call it interesting, would you, Ben?
What is it? What are you talking about?
Work.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had it. Well, actually, no.
like that.
I kiss people for work, so.
Isn't that cool?
That's true. I wouldn't call our work interesting.
That's intensely
There's never a
interesting.
dull moment. It
Yeah.
keeps us on our toes.
Right.
But
Do you
I,
like it then? If you
It
don't
is all
like
about
it,
lighting,
it's-
though. So maybe
I work hard so I can play hard.
Okay. Work to live.
And I don't take it
I think
lightly.
there's more like
So
something to do.
I'll do things that I don't like doing
There's an
with
illusion
as much
of
aplomb
stuff.
as things I like doing.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
at the end of the
Jed
day,
would probably had to explain it.
it's gotta do
Hey
it.
Jed,
What?
have you like seen these like all these photos? I don't know who it is now, but like
Fine with that.
they're like taken from like inside instruments. And so
here's
like
the philosophy.
you'll feel like you're in a room.
Are you
And then if you
listening,
look
Internet?
closely, you're actually like the way
It's
the light's coming into the room.
well-honed
It's actually
apathy.
like one of the holes in the instrument. So like
You have to
you should
not
probably just show
care.
it. Yeah, have a look.
Just enough. If you care too much, you'll burn out.
Alright.
If you care too
So if you
less, you'll
scroll
suffer
left
too
and
much.
right, you'll see more.
It's really
You have
for
to
what
not
you do.
care just enough.
Why don't you restart?
It's easy to say, incredibly difficult to get to a point because you always tend to either not care too much or care too much. And yeah,
So what's going on there? Is it just lighting,
well,
or is there something
It
else?
seems just like something's wrong at the Mario
Seems a
Marathon.
little weirdly
What is?
manipulated. It was like
I'll call the Ghostbusters.
they kind of look. I mean, I'm looking at them on a phone, but they look like they're CG to me. It could just be like somebody's CG like drawing of the inside of an instrument.
I feel like it doesn't.
They seem like they have pretty high resolution for something that that would basically have to be really small.
exactly.
so
Right.
tax Megan.
Oh yeah, there's
She's
something
the
going
tax
on.
person.
It's not right.
I can successfully bore people with my mode of employ, but I can also be very,
It's
very
like-
helpful. As I know, because she helped me out of a jam earlier this year.
That.
Damn me and Adam, I
That
usually
glitchiness from
Yeah.
Oh, really?
We didn't do taxes.
Let me see this.
Get a different
Ah, okay.
class controller. Because when I was playing Mario
you hear that,
Master
Tax
class
Megan?
controller and I plugged it in, he immediately
Hey,
ran
what?
left. It was
Tax
like left
Megan.
was held down.
Dan and Dana,
Hey mate.
And Adam. Oh,
and you as well,
That's how we met.
worked in a tax office, doing software thingies.
Yep. Every form that gets every tax form processed by the Australian government goes through my system, like through the piece of code that I have built.
Cool.
Yeah.
So keyboard mashing is helpful. No. That's,
Well-
that's neat.
Yeah.
What game is after this? A game we can play on the regular Wii, right?
Yeah, Galaxy.
And you know who picked up on that?
No, it's
You look at the
New
Twitter.
Super Mario Brothers or something. All right, what's
John used to work with us until a few weeks ago.
what's he doing now?
This is a different.
He's doing communications.
Well,
so
I mean,
he-
like
Does
we're
he
all
like his-
doing communications. If
By
we're
talking.
No, he's doing that for a job.
No,
He's actually getting
no.
paid to write out John-sized essays
Right.
and sending them out.
John-sized essays. What's
He
that?
is a rather verbose individual.
Oh, is he?
Yes. And he'll say so himself. I'm not being mean or,
No.
or
He's saying John
disparaging.
I don't think verbose is an insult ever.
Yeah, I did not mean it as one.
Yeah. No, that's what my point is that I feel like you don't have to say it's not an insult.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I never know. Sometimes people...
It isn't Super Mario Brothers Wii.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't know what verbose means.
Right.
So they get insulted.
They're like, thank you. And just walk off. It's hard to insult people.
What?
And they don't understand.
I couldn't wait for that to come back up. Just on that kind of time. I'm afraid the game's gonna glitch. The only option is to beat it now.
Oh!
Is it? Could it be getting hot? Is that it?
Maybe.
That's what I was saying. Let's blow on it. Oh.
Maybe it's the lava.
That's what he said.
What did he say it for? That's okay. You can say that's what he said.
What do you guys
What-
think?
what you
I mean,
need
I
for
said
that
it.
Official Mario, you have to use
What?
a kazoo.
That's
You
what
can
she
say
said.
that's what she said all the time. I mean, like, I feel like that's not...
So when you
Yeah,
make the
you think
kazoo
that's
noise,
acceptable?
Yeah,
That's
but
understood.
it's not a...
Right.
Okay.
and then everybody,
You have
all
to-
the adults know what you're
You have
talking
to
about,
know what it is
but
to
all
know
the
it's
kids
dirty,
have...
you know?
Yes, that's
You have a
right.
different
So
classic controller.
And it
I would
doesn't even
try
have
that.
to be
I
dirty.
know.
that's correct.
It's like that guy's got a plate of food. That's what she said.
It's true.
Yeah.
We are $100 away from hitting $15,000.
What happens then?
It'll
I'm
be
thinking about
awesome.
doing
And we're $15,000 more for the children's.
The chillins?
No, I'm gonna go on
The
with my...
children.
I'm gonna go on with my whiny complaining. My whiny
Okay, let's plug it
non...
back in again. See if
My
it
whiny
works.
non-problem complaining. And I got that Camry, right? And then I started seeing the Accords, and I was like, man, I think I like the Accord better. So I looked at the trade-in value of my Camry, and
You like the Camry better now?
No. I like the Accord better. I feel like I could, if I traded in my Camry right now, I'd only have to pay like another $2,000 for to get an Accord. So I figured I'd explain all this on Kickstarter and see if I can get people to donate $2,000
to get another,
so that I can get a car that I like slightly better.
Thanks for your donations, Mr. Potato Mato and Frodo.
Like other people who are donating on Kickstarter, like typically looking to get some sort of kickback if you become successful with whatever product you're trying to push.
Give him a ride.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Give him a ride.
Get a ride in an
Alright, we got a meal incoming.
Oh,
We still haven't
I don't
done
know how to play level.
Yeah.
Play level
better?
glitch controller
Even
mode.
that, which is plugged in down there, the black charger.
Well, split controller sounds.
And then there's the iPad
Play
charger too.
level.
Not
What?
watching my Twitter.
What
I'm
does
just watching chat.
The iPad charger.
What was it? Play
It's
level
not
what?
hooked up to anything
Split
either. I think
controller. We
that's
did
down
that.
there.
What's the? We can do
Thank
mirror
you.
mode, blindfold mode.
We were gonna get food for you guys because you want fish, but we need to know how many. Have you had it before? Anybody?
I've never
What?
had it.
How much is in a container?
They had like packs of like 5 or 6 pieces or something. We probably need like.
Oh, Megan, I'll check with
So we just need to know how many to get.
Brian and Shanna in a couple of seconds. Just remind me.
I don't know.
Chris
I
Tinsley
want,
on
like,
Twitter
one.
said, tune in for the Mario 64 music. Stayed for the heady life insight from this dude at the back of Mario Marathon. Appreciate it, bro.
This dude at the back.
That would be me. I'm Sandeep, Chris. Nice to meet you. I'm also variously
Oh, hey,
known as-
Loading Ready Run tweeted us. Hey,
Oh,
everybody, it's
hey.
Mario Marathon today. Thanks.
Cool, thanks, LRR.
Who or what is loading ready run?
Oh, they do a
Desert Bus for Hope.
Yeah, they do a huge marathon.
Right.
They are phenomenal.
Cool.
Are they the impromptu comedy people?
Yeah, they're
That's
a
them,
comedy
right?
troupe.
Oh,
they were
so good.
they were an established comedy troupe that
Yeah.
started doing the gaming marathon.
Ah.
Yeah, like the comedy group thing is really what they are.
And
Right.
they
I
are
would've gone to
funny.
find them. Yeah,
That's
they're
why we
not-
do it at a different time.
How funny could they be?
Yeah, I know.
No, they're professionally funny, dude.
Yeah.
Me too.
I like to be
Not one
unprofessionally
thing was
funny.
being funny.
I don't know.
What's one funny thing you've said?
Let's ask chat. What's
on.
one funny thing Jenna said today?
I've said tons of funny things.
I
I said. I just
can't remember
I
right
said
now.
palindrome earlier.
Palindrome is a fun word, but it's not a funny word.
No, but
Yeah.
the way I said it. I said
Don't get mad,
palindrome.
you just get angry.
I said palindrome when I said when I meant acronym. That's hilarious. Hashtag am I right?
Am I right?
It's a real bummer that England isn't good at soccer.
Yeah, I had them in my bracket going to the final for some reason.
Yeah, haven't they like not done a thing since like
They've only won one World Cup, like ever.
yeah.
I mean, that's more than Australia's won, or the US, but you know, like,
Yeah. I'm not saying the U.S. is good or anything like that. It's just like you think of. I always thought of England as being good at soccer, but they haven't been good in the World Cup.
they've got good players, just not a good team, I think.
Yeah.
Part of the problem.
Yeah. I will say this for the U.S. and the like.
Hit pause, would you?
Just a second.
In the like 5 U.S. World Cup games I've watched, the men's games, there have been 4 really exciting matches. We're good for exciting matches. We don't always win.
They want a definitive answer on
Number.
on the numbers,
Oh, like pieces?
or something. Or there's 6 pieces to a box, and a box
20.
is $12.
Just say 20.
$12?
I believe so.
Wait, $2 for a piece? That's crazy. What are we talking about?
Lifesavers.
Wait, lifesavers for fish? They already swim.
That was a
That's something funny I just said.
I set that up though.
Okay.
Okay, I would say we need.
It's a serious business.
Like 4 boxes of fish.
4,
5 boxes of fish.
4 for everybody down here.
Which are
I'm gonna be leaving.
you're leaving?
Before,
Are you
yeah.
guys eating?
How big are
Yeah,
these
I'm
pieces
gonna
of
eat
fish?
it. Oh,
You're eating?
we're eating here. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with
I thought we were here till midnight.
Yep, we're
Okay.
here till midnight.
Yeah.
That's our shit.
Oh, okay, cool.
that. We're here all night long. And then all weekend long.
They're $12. Well, yeah. Do 6. Tell them 6 boxes.
Okay.
Say 6 boxes, and I'll throw in some money.
Yeah.
Apparently, people actually liked your comment about $2 is crazy for. Wait, what are we talking about? That was. I just thought that was funnier than your other one.
Who used to do that? Chris Rock did that, remember?
Oh, the did you see cheapest that? thing in
Yeah.
the world. Cheapest thing in
Yeah,
the world.
good lord, that's expensive.
Good lord, that's a lot of money. It's like, how much? How much for an order of ribs? $2.50. How many ribs is that? 5. So that's about 50 cents a rib. I'll take 1. Good. 1 order of ribs. No, 1 rib. I'm real hungry. How much is a soda? $1. Oh, come on, man. Pour them a hand for a dime. You got change for 100? That's what he thinks. He thinks like, yeah. You got change for 100?
Oh, I probably should give it to somebody.
Adam's got money.
Oh, you just spilled a Cheeto.
Adam's got money in.
I've got money, Dan.
Way to rat him out. Adam's got money.
Someone's got the money.
Not after you. Not after you've been home. I don't have money.
George
All right,
George.
guys, no fighting.
It's the truth. It's not fighting. I don't fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're just having it's a truthful discussion.
Truth bomb.
Telling it like it is.
Is this the end of the game?
No. I mean, it is the same thing as the end of the game, so I can see why you would think that.
This is.
If you run around this thing enough,
You know what I want? You should write a letter to Nintendo and be like, could you just make a new game that we could play for 4 days, so that we could have all new games, so that we can watch something different during this thing?
it's always
Hey,
different.
thank you for your donations.
It is always different.
Rabbits in
No,
Black
it's
and
the
Gizmo
same
Mathboy
names.
family. Hey, Joe.
I missed. Why would this guy? I mean, clearly.
The whole purpose of the game makes absolutely no sense. You're in Mario's kingdom, the Mushroom Kingdom. Everything is booby-trapped and impossible.
Yeah. And he's hammer throwing a Bowser.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why there would be bombs. Why, like, if I ever.
Like, if you were going to build a castle for yourself, and Mario made it there, don't you think it would be nice? Like, you think when, like, the United States was in Iraq and they got to, like...
This is not going in a good
Okay.
place.
Who spilled the Cheetos?
Alright,
So Gizmo
so you
Mathboy
think-
family said Ben and Sandeep, the kids say hi. So Gizmo Mathboy is someone that we work with. So hi, oh god, I'm tired. Hi Ray and Adele. I had to think for a second. Hello. I'll get Sandeep to say hi too if I'm still here.
Did you have to do the A-Rate?
He comes back.
No.
Now sit down.
You have the whole can if you want.
Thanks.
Just ran into his butt.
Just sip.
I got a donation from Gizmo Mathboy and family.
Aww.
Ray and Adele said hi.
Aww. Hi, Ray and Adele. Did you sing? Let's sing happy birthday to them.
Is it somebody's?
It's not their birthday, but
He can sing. Okay.
yes.
I thought you liked the.
All right, guys. Let's sing a quick happy birthday to Ray and Adele. That way, Gizmo can snip it and play it at their birthdays.
Snippet. Snippet good.
Ray and Adele?
Yeah.
Is that 2 people?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 kind of shortish people.
I was talking.
They're about yay tall. I'm sure they'll grow later, especially if they get food and water and stuff.
Sunlight.
And sunlight.
And sunlight.
And
We
sunlight.
were looking at the picture of Caden upstairs when he was a baby on the refrigerator. And I was looking at it and I said to Dan, I was like, wow, Caden's lost a lot of weight. Good for him. Which is funny because